a little longer. Okay, this already looks a actually on top of that. Oh yeah, now this looks like nighttime. Oh, and I didn't realize earlier, but he actually makes the cars feel so much more cozy and at the same time so much more terrifying. It's about little brightness. Now this looks like a train. Yeah, this rocks. Okay, let's stay on. If we're big enough some stuff, some stuff. Hey, this is pretty good right now. I like this. As you can see, I can just very good snow. Let's make it snow. Just stay spots. Your line doesn't exactly. So the train is moving from this edge to the sides as a result of snow. Right? She oscillates left, right, up, down. That's what I'm doing now, and look at that. It's pretty hard to see, but it's snow does go up and down. It itself makes so much more. It's sick. It looks pretty good. Oh, this is wicked. And now, with a plus right as well as presentations, yeah, those are beautiful snowflakes. So now all we're going to be missing is just. Can you hear that? Just sound of silence. Wait, later, start. Yeah, I'm going to start with this base of just sound. I think to it, I'm going to add this one, which is a little bit more muffled. It feels a little bit more like. Yeah, together. So, now, silence. This is like. Oops. Very sound. Now, like this. It's good. It's not everything that goes to the people outside. It's one stuff. No, not. Sorry. And then I found this audio here of a carriage passing by. If you find any clean audio of wheels was great. I think if we isolate this part here, and you would just repeatedly paste, I think we can get a pretty good. It's not perfect. It's a bit of a gap, but look at that. It's pretty good. Now this wind is nice, but it's not really enough. I wanted to add a bit of a. Makes it feel like there's actually wind like onto the rocks that surround it and the tree. So together, this sounds abominable. This sounds great. And now with the sound, yeah, I like this. Now, just again and it's so cozy. Like this. That's good. Oh, this feels so cozy. Wind outside, just cloud play and just so. Okay, now test of the outside evidence. Oh, this is sick. Okay, this is so good. Oh yes. Get that inside. It's fine. I think it's almost the best thing you can have. Just a tiny bit of screen shake just to sell. Now, normally a library screen shake, given I initially had it around the train itself, I figured shake would probably sit the trick that you actually move the camera position a tiny bit around. And trying it right now, it's not exactly the effect I remember. It seems like the camera circle around. But this is actually kind of awesome. This ends up actually looking even more convincing to me. It's like if you look, this is directional. If I look forward, it goes left and right, left and right. If I look to the side, it goes forward and back. just like how it put on a train. You know how the train goes on the tracks, bubbles left and right a little bit. Yeah, this is actually exactly what I want. This is better than. Okay, I think I like this. I think this is really good. Oh yes. Oh, this is just enough for it to be ambient, but not too distracting. This is really. Oh, this feels like the train is actually moving when you look balls. Oh my god, this is so cool. I think what we're gonna do is just make it a little bit more intense when you're outside. Right now, you really don't. Okay, look, maybe that's a little too strong. This is a little better. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna do it and the actual screen shake that I used to use doesn't well around. It actually just only slightly rotates the camera and wobbles around making noise. So this new type of screen shake changes it. Now I'm referred to as world shake now. Now what this world shake does is basically one thing the train itself. If you are on top of the train, you're also taking have the wind blowing in your face. And that actually is better. Okay, so now when you're inside the train, very comfortable wobble. It's decent luxury train. When you get outside, there's a bit more of a wobble. It's a little bit more intense. But when you get on the top of the room, is where it gets really intense. And you can see with the screen shaker thing, you feel like you're in Mission Impossible. There's the wind blowing in your face, loud train in the background, and I think the coolest part of it is my favorite. From Eric inside the train to opening one of the doors and looking outside, and it's. I mean, I don't know. It's just so immersive. I think, in terms of ambience, we could. Wow, Chip's kids. Now let's focus on actual gameplay, because, you know, sure, we're on a train. Oh, we spent so much time making ambience and everything, and putting good settings, but we still have a game to do. So, let's go. And for this, we're going to have to choose options. So, in survival, you notice hotbar is new, and there's nothing of survival health, food. I've also disabled name tags, chat, jump, sing now, limited. Slower in general, now, second, you also breath. The offhand is on, and if you infantry, you'll notice that simpler, you'll have slots, and if you go into the settings, you'll notice that some options are actually locked. There's too many times they tell my friends by setting recording, only for them to modify them. So this time around, finally, unlocking the ones that I don't. With the restrictions in place now, I've set up the test carriage, which allows summon players, and I'm going to walk you through how the game is. The game has three civilian, detective, the hitman represents kitchen knife, 2 kills specific players. Easier. And civilians and detectives figure out hitmen are and kill them, do so. Civilians don't really have them shoot massive. However, detectives are the ones with the gun, and therefore the ones that get the fight die. Which, by the way, I love the time I spent for the holding position of revolver, key, and foresight. And I love the fact that if you look at the murderer in the face, you don't even see that they have a knife. Anyway, I went ahead and did now I can actually start a game and kill target. As you can see, the hit. And if I go and start a game and get rid of hitmen, essentially, obviously we've got to make everything a bit nicer with titles and everything. But now, good enough. Let's get on with the items. For the first one, if you train, you look at a little cars are actually suites. The master suite actually looks so comfortable. Like, yeah. Oh wow. Every planet has their own dedicated suite. And it's really long train. So in order to do that, I added, as you figured earlier, the key item. And as you guessed, oh, second, selection. Now, now, to the agent, most strong knife. So, a weapon, take, right, British, and victim, you just stab them. Now, go to mount and tells you. Actually, call. That's not. I have to say, shakes